No, we all. So, I'm intern at TechServe. Basically, that place has a lot of characters. It's like, it's not normal, let's say that, because everyone there, a lot of people that have tattoos and everything, it's kind of really nice and laid back. So, if you pay attention when you're not supposed to be, you'll hear a lot of weird conversations. Actually, since my desk is at the place where they repair laptops and whatnot, people there like to throw these little packets of beads at each other for no good reason. So I'm there kind of shadowing this one girl, and this bead just goes flying over my head and hits her. She turns around, she just looks at them, and they kind of act like they don't know who did it, because it's obvious who did it in the first place. It's something else, and it's like they're all kind of big playful children, and it's like the owner, the kind of the parents. It's like a big family type issue. It was weird at first because I didn't want to, I guess, penetrate that family, but after a while it just kind of belonged to me anyway. So that. What else is good? Also, so as of right now, Zayed and I don't get much of a chance to work with the computers themselves. Right now, what we're doing is that we're in the process of studying for an exam before we actually do that. And as a part of that studying, we actually have to shadow a lot of people. Well, two main people, per se. One who is designated to work with laptops, the other who's designated to work with PCs. So a lot of things that we've seen people spill coffee or tea into their computers, which is kind of sad. Although there's this one time, this one guy, I think it was T, but he was able to save his computer from much worse damage by turning it over to its side. So I realized that if ever I happen to do that to myself, I'll probably flip it over just like he did, in the hopes of being able to survive it. What else have we gotten? We've also gotten some really weird stuff. Like, I think it was yesterday or a few days ago, we'd gotten this Mac Mini, and apparently the Mac Mini was just weird because a lot of connections were out and it was just all over the place. So the guy who was working on it didn't know what to do with it. He just kind of looked at it like, okay. And eventually he got into it, tried to piece it back together, and it was still kind of messed up. But apparently you get a lot of stuff there. And what's the best part? Free food. Oh, free food. Because they always have this weird, like every day is a designated thing for lunch. Like Wednesdays they'll order out. Mondays are peanut butter and jelly days, which is kind of not very fun, but that's like that's the only off day, let's say that. So there was one day, I think sometime during my first week, there was a whole bunch of like pastries and everything, and I just kind of looking at it and I asked them, with all this food, doesn't anyone ever worry about getting fat? They looked at me and said, no, just eat. Which I've been doing. So, yeah, overall, quite easy. Any questions?
I have a question. So, which like do you find harder to repair, or the people in your company, PCs or Macs?
They don't even touch PCs. Like, there's one PC in that whole place, and it looks like it's kind of been neglected and whatnot. It's just kind of there, and no one really deals with it. And actually, I had a friend of mine visit me, and he had a PC laptop, and he asked me, would it be kind of blasphemy if I took it out now and just started playing with it? But I don't think I won't shoot you. But so yeah, they don't really touch PCs, but they kind of, since they only focus in Macs, they have their preferences and things that they don't like. Like, I know that I think the person that I shadow prefers the Mac machines are like towers. The Mac Pro, I think it was, or Power Macs. There you go, Power Macs, instead of the iMacs, which are just on one screen, because since everything's within that one screen, you have to take out a lot to get to certain problems. But then if it's a tower, it's all kind of, it's easier to get in and out I guess on the fly.
Do you repair iPhones and iPods?
Well, they do iPods, but we don't. They're kind of in the back of the store, so
Yeah.
we don't really deal with them. I hope to one day at least see how that works. But iPhones, I'm not sure they actually do iPhones, do they?
You don't know. No, that's right.
Sadly, wish they did though. Anything else? Okay.